Welcome to Meet the Expert.
Bite size.
The location where I'm from, has a high incidence of PRRS virus. Is this kind of situation, is it cost effective to achieve stage 3 or 4 in the herd classification? Or is it efficiency wise okay or even better to stay at stage 2 vaccinated in case of costs?
Very good question, and what we see here happening with the producers we interact with is it's only economically feasible to go to 3 or 4 if you are confident that you are gonna have outbreaks. The outbreak frequency should be 2 to 3 years or more spaced out, right? If you're breaking every year, if you're breaking every other year, it's much more economically advantageous to keep that herd immunity high, so that when the PRRS infection comes, when the outbreaks come, the clinical consequences are going to be lower, and it's going to be a quicker, swifter recovery. So it all goes back to your biosecurity and your outbreak frequency. If you're breaking every 2 years or so, or up to 3, it's you better well stay with the 2VX status, bringing right with keeping the herd with high herd immunity, and therefore that's your insurance for wild type encounters.
But breaking in here a little bit, I hear you say farms that have an outbreak every 2 years or something. If we take the 4 stages that you've described, how quickly can a farm go through all of them? Can a farm go from infected to getting completely back to stage 4? I don't know, in a matter of a few months, or is that impossible?
Well, if you want to bring back to straight from 1 to 4 in a few months, then you really talk about repopulating the herd, right? With a negative breeding stock. Now, if you want to transition from 1 to A, let's break down that by stage. From 1A to 1B, it will take some 26 to 30 weeks or so, right? Then to reach the stable status, from the outbreak to stable status, between 30 and 40 weeks is what people should expect. If not, if you really have high positivity or low CT values, by then there's opportunity to review the biomanagement and the whole strategy. Then stage 3 takes a couple months to demonstrate that your breeding herd, your incoming yields are still negative after introduction. And by the time you're 3 to reach to stage 4, it really depends on your replacement rate. So that's why I use that rule of thumb. If you're 50%, it's gonna take 2 years to get there.